We were on mute. Apologies for that, guys. You missed all my wonderful explanation of the King 8 hand. Basically, I was saying, I'll put it up for you on the other screen. Let's see if we can see it. This is, okay, this 3BB here is usually a sign of nonsense. So, this question is, can we get all his chips? I think we play like this and then just get it in most boards. They usually got some random poor hands that they don't necessarily want to go broke with. This is obviously a really good board for us. He's not going to fold any pair, so we might as well just make it decent size. If he has like ace-3, ace-4 that didn't go in pre-flop, just always check folding, so might as well maximize. There we go. See, like this hand here, wow. Not a good start, but this hand here, folds pre-flop, right, if you just shove all in. Like it's hard to know the highest EV there, because let's say he has ace-4, ace-3, does he call all in pre-flop? Once he's made it 3BB, he might not, so I think maybe highest EV line is to just re-raise none all in. I mean, ace-queen isn't like a super hand you want to do that with there, but I still think it's the highest EV against these kind of players, because this little 3BB generally is always very weak. So I think we really want to maximize the amount they put in there pre-flop and then just get it in. Alright, and the King 8 hand, so we had here this King 8. I was saying, since my mic was blocked, I might as well go over it. I'm going to limp call a much tighter range against unknowns when they 3x. I just don't think that people are 3xing out the big blind often enough, unless I have reason to believe so. King 8 is still a call. Here, on a board, he can bluff all of his hands. He decides to check, so he's probably got some showdown. So we're probably not winning, but King 8's not really a hand I want to start blasting off and turning into a bluff. He's going to have some clubs here that are just going to call, and we're going to have to probably go on for 2 barrels, so decide to just check, give this one up. I don't think the King 8 is winning, and I don't think we can call down with no club. Alright, so that was the first one. Let's hope that was all the bad luck for the session, and we're going to pop up another one now and see what we get. Lower the music. Is that better for the music? Is that low enough? Alright. Do we want to lead? Do we want to raise? We don't know anything about this player. Button limp is probably very wide, so I think we will check. Interesting, he doesn't take a stab. I think we just have to go for it now. If the guy hasn't shown any reason to bluff on the flop, he's probably not going to just suddenly start bluffing turns, so I think we just try and go for it. Pretty good run out for us. Let's hope he talks himself into us having missed draws and things. Good hand. I tend not to push these hands too hard. I just don't think we need to. We're generally winning or going to get there, so this guy seems passive, so I think we have to start to just taking bet lines against him with our value. Doesn't seem the type that just starts to bluff. Let's see if we can get another one up here. Let's see. Alright. Come on, some big spins coming in. Nope, 2x. They all count. Yeah, this guy, really good player to have here, super passive. I highly recommend differentiating between like aggressive fish and passive fish. I don't here, I just have some very basic colouring, but I definitely recommend something to do. First time we've seen him bet, but we don't want to raise. We obviously have to call. 5-3 suited, it's an interesting one. Checks now. Doing again a value. I think given his play so passive, I don't think he just calls now, so I think we just check. 3.5, this is a really big size and it's a bit strange. He just jumps for it. Well, I'm just gonna fold. Well, that's the miracle turn. Very weird overbet from that guy there. I mean, but against a really passive player who just doesn't bet anything, that suddenly bets all in, you almost never see bluffs in that spot. Okay, so if someone just 3x his pot on the river, just assume that it's yeah, I'm just gonna have to bet this myself after he's bet the flop that big. Let's see. Just shove this. He has been really passive. Ordinarily this would be a defend, but I'm not sure against this guy. I think he will give up a bunch of turns, so I think we just check. Sorry, check call. It's a good river. Everything gets there. Maybe we get paid by 9s or 8s or something. It's a random ace, 6, ace 5. Let's see what he has. Let's see. 10s. So we were blocking 10s, which is why I didn't count as too many combos. This is pretty nice with the queen jack. do? Don't need to make it small and just hope he folds king highs. No, he actually has the 10. So, as we said, this guy is a passive player, just checks the flop. But we just running into him, unfortunately. This is ordinarily a call, but I think against this guy we're going to fold it. We've only ever seen strong hands from him. Against this guy, he seems to be playing okay, so I think we're just going to check. 7s trap. Scofimo, in you go. 6s, 5s. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, so he... Oh wow, this is not going well for us. So he seems like a reg. He seems not... 10-8. I'm wondering if this is defend. It might be too loose. 10-7 suited. Just wondering whether high EV would be disheveled just to limp against this guy since he's a bit passive. That's why I was taking my time. Let's see here. Ace 10 too strong. I know we don't have a spade, but wow, he's just firing and firing. It's a bit weird, like, why would he be betting this big on 9x board, but not really much we can do. Can't really start calling down with ace high. I'll try the old 9-2 off against him. This guy raising a bit more now, this passive guy. That's in. Snap calls. Wow. No joy on either. Not a good start, but one game can change it all. At least we got this guy again. Yeah, definitely a board here we're going to start betting with the Jacks M4. People are not doing enough check calling, check raising, so I think we can take heavy bet lines, especially on these connected boards where things are going to get really difficult. 7-4, I think we check call and start putting pressure on later streets. Pretty nice turn, we'll check it. Not going to get much here. This is going in even though you've seen that he's not so loose. Come on, let's win this. Yeah. We are losing a lot of all-ins so far. Not really much we can do in most of these spots, just the way it goes. Come on, let's get the first win in. Somewhere, turn this around. I'll raise this for value, fold to a shove. Usually play limps, but you can go either way really. Gotta keep the faith, keep keep the faith, everything is going to go alright. Oh, this sucks to not be able to play this hand. Nothing we can do though. What is going on? We're really getting pummeled every hand here. I think this is one we can barrel off the 10-8. It's a bit loose against regs, but I think against unknowns it's like perfectly fine. I don't think I've been 3-bet shove so much in this such a short space of time. 7 cool. Looks like a reg sizing this Lapidem. Oh no. Couple of hands now, we're not going to be able to see a flop. Queen Jack suited, an interesting one to run in the solver there. This is pretty nice. I think I'm gonna bet. I don't want him in raise or limp. He's shown to be a bit reggy, so I'm going to limp. Nice. Queens to aces, I might trap and limp call, but I think with jacks, I'm gonna just get it in. So he's a reg. It's 13. Remember to make notes on people, guys, especially short-handed. Save yourself some time. BVB, blind be blind, all those kind of notes. Jacks, let's go. Perfect spot, 3-way, and they're covering each other as well. Let's go, get some wins in. Oh no, ace 9 versus jacks, that's no good. Well, we won the 2x consolation prize. Another 2x, hope for a bigger spin on the other one. Just going to put red question mark. For 2 easy decisions. Ace jack, let's go. We'll be 3xing. Limp shove, hopefully, from worst ace x. Not the best board for us. He also shouldn't have that many limp calls. The 6x or 3x. But I think we still bet because of that. He's going to be heavily weighted towards draws and stuff. We're obviously calling a raise. And we're obviously calling all in. It's like a card which is super good. He still shoves, which is really sick. And we have a jack of diamonds blocking his limp calls with some good broadways, but we're never folding, obviously. I think just the one BB here. I think if we were shallower with that queens, we could potentially check, but let's see, Jack 7 suited here. I think we'll play a small part. Alright, heads up in both. Come on, time to win back some of this money from that brutal start. I'm calling Jack 7 suited, super nice hand to play in position. Really bad board, we need like a lot of backdoors. Eat BB. This is just weird. Like Solver says to this, it just makes me think he's a reg, so I think we just get it in. Wow, ace queen. Well. Oh man, we're getting crucified today. Absolutely crucified. Again, it seems like another reg. I don't recognize these names, but from the way they're playing, they all seem like regs, to be honest. And like not bad ones either. Solvers will say to 1/3 pot. These kind of hands. I think we could be winning with a 2x here. I don't think we can bet though. It was this guy, right? Wow, really nice with the 10-2. I think we want to keep his entire range in, so we make a really small bet here. Really good turn for us. Wow, he just pots perfect. We're obviously going to slow, make it look like we have some sort of decision and call. 10-2, is this guy been raising? I can't remember. Even better, hopefully he was drawing. Wow, just absolute air. Beautiful. Heads up with this guy again. This guy's ISO'd us twice now. He's min-raised the button a few times, so maybe he has what he thinks is some exploit strategy against weak players. Maybe he doesn't recognize our name or anything. We're obviously going to bet this. Wow, we are against some players today, aren't we? ISOing, doing all sorts of moves on us. This will be interesting. Well, you can have it back. I think we'll make it look weaker than it is. He hasn't folded a hand, I'm just going to shove on him. A few of these will be in there. He's doing it back to us now. Yeah, some aggressive regs on. All of his ace-x he's going to shove, he's going to raise some king x's, so I think we are ahead here. I think we can value bet that. Yeah, going to be a tough session, it looks like. Just a lot of solid players on. Ace 10, 30 BB I'm going to raise. Jack 6 we have to barrel off. 7-6 again, just going to get in. He is not folding anything. King Jack suited, limp call. That's a horrendous board. Do I want to barrel this? I do. I should probably pot it, to be honest. I think this achieves the same thing. King Jack suited, we're just going to have to let go. Nice result, the ace 10 there. Nines trapping. Checking back with the nines. Checking again. Ace 4 suited, do I want to call? Pretty bet heavy. Not sure, we should continue with this one. Ace 9, I'm going to limp call. Hopefully not run into Ace Queen again. King King 5, pretty good. We are, let's see, are we going to bet this for value? I think we will. And King 3, we're just going to shove. He's playing too much in the small blind, I've seen already. Obviously going to call here with the Ace 9. Really good turn, just hope he's not flushing. We obviously have to call. Can we bet? I don't think there's any reason for us to bet, so I mean, look at this. It's way too wide from him. Ace 6, we're gonna bet. Like I said, guys, some super aggro players on today. Is this one we want to bet? I think we will. 1.5. That river makes that decision pretty easy. This one, I think we don't continue. If we had 8 of spades, 6 of spades, I think we will continue, but I think with this one we don't. But I would have to check that one. I'll raise that one. Getting pretty short on the other one now. Four, 3. I think we'll fold. He's playing his button way too wide, so I think we will just do a non-all-in. Pretty horrendous boards. It's pretty weird that he calls like that. I think we will just bet call. He still has a bunch of draws like Jack 9, Jack 8, 8-6 suited, all of these hands. And with a pot of 1, I mean, we're not gonna fold, so manages to have the 5. No joy. It's like not a great board, but I think the SPR is just too low there. We'd have to check that one out, to be honest. So 5 suited, we'll check back. Taking our showdown. These 6 will be going in pre. Oh, he folds a button. What do I want to do with 6s? I think we'll just limp them. Limp shove. Checking down, playing small pot. Wow, that's a bad board for our 7s. He checks. I think he probably will value bet 10, so I think I'm going to bet there and maybe he calls with a deuce. It's always important to kind of work out what your opponent might do, and it really helps you understand what you should do with your hands. I'm going to go for the check raise with the queen 10 and 7s. Again, we'll just be checking down. Calling rivers 5.5. I mean, he did it so quickly as well. I mean, what can we do? We hit our straight, we look weak, so. Flush it in, so I'll go 3/4 here. He's going to call less often. We're still going to have some 5x, 4x that bluff that haven't hit, so a raise here would be disgusting. Now that his tank's so long, I will call a raise. Come on, let's get this in. Wow. Should be calling this against known ranges, but I don't know what he's doing. Probably could check this back, but this guy's showing tendency to raise 8-3 suited, so I'm just going to continue betting. I'm just going to call. He's going to think that we know that he had 8-3 suited last time. We know he's full of it, so this time we're just going to call down, no problem. It'd be funny if he doesn't have it again and tries it on us. I mean, oh, he actually has it this time. That sucked for him. Really good for us though. We get the win in. That's what we're looking for. Wait a while before registering. Don't really want to play that kind of player. Turn's pretty interesting. So he's C-bet. Are we getting any value here by betting? Does 10s call us 9s? Do they think we have a missed flush draw? I think we're just happy with the showdown here. River would have been an interesting decision. Both of these I recognise. It seems like there really are a lot of regs on today, making our life a bit tougher. Pretty good board. Go with the bigger sizing, just trying to get paid from us 5 and 3x. It's going to be difficult to get paid by these hands on later streets. That's like the only card we can kind of get paid from them. So I will continue. Raise is going to suck, but we will call a raise. And I think betting now would just value town ourselves against better 7s. This is an interesting one with a 7, 8. We call. Well, snap all in. Let's see what he had. 2-4. This is in. Pretty solid board for the 7-6 off. Wow, against ace. Wow, hit the queen. Oh man. False hope in the 3x there. Really horrible with the 3/4 sizing here on the 7-8. That 10 hits us quite hard, but it also hits his bigger size bets quite well as well. I'm not going to be able to call a shove. We will call this size though. Just wondering if we should turn this into a bluff. I don't think we will at this point. I know on these ace-2-4 boards, players will overcall a 3x and a 5x. That's, yeah, not so good. So, giving up. He checks. Just wondering whether like a big overbet's going to get like a 4 or a 2 to fold, but I think I'm just going to check. Just give this one up. Value bet here with the 10-6. Yeah. Like I'm just not sure if he'll just be like, oh, he's trying to take this pot away from us and just call anyway. So like, but I think you can get away with it sometimes, like over betting there. Players just can't stand the heat and they just fold. Pretty annoying. Cool. Let's see. Pretty strong here on this board. Pretty disconnected. We're just going to cool down. There's not too much to worry about there. we're deeper, this is a definite call. I think we will call, because then we can shove some turns. This is a call, obviously. The thing is, we block a lot of the value. What does he call with? Missed flushes. We have the ace of clubs. I think we just go for it. Okay, this is his river. He doesn't barrel. Some interesting spots here. Wow. Queen. We seem to win some pots, but then just run completely against it in others. Yeah, another one. Tough session so far. Very down. Sparroto deciding what to do. Pretty bad for the 6-5 here, we're checking this back. I think we'll even just bet on river. Not now, we won't. Don't forget to hop into our Discord, guys. You can put any of your hands in there, we'll happily review them. For any hands you want to cover on the stream, happy to talk about them. Also be in there, answer any of your questions. Oh, this guy's taking a long time for each of them. Okay, let's play a pot in position. Definitely not our flop. He's bet. Oh, let's check. Got worse on the turn. 10-9. Well, flop the straight. I guess we just show down then. Let's hope our showdown's good. No. Could maybe take it away, I guess. Ace 8 calling. Let's go. Crushing him. Let's see here. We have some good turns here, so I'm gonna go for the bigger sizing. This is one of them. Let's see. We just block quite a lot. Jack X is going to be one of his holdings. 8x, 5x will raise to this size. 10-9 gets there and can raise. Just don't think we get much more value if we bet bigger than this. Let's see what he has. 8x, so get a nice little call from 8x there. Let's just take some initiative against this guy. Ace Jack's an easy call. It's a pretty disgusting board, but I think we will one stab it. Snap calls, even worse turn. Jack X hits a lot of his check call range. Really nice river. He raised, right. I don't know much about this player, otherwise I might lead. Just always shove these spots anyway, guys. never know, they might fold. 10-7, I'm going to put some pressure on. There's not too many Jack X checkbacks here. River comes in, it's diamond. I don't think we need to bet too hard here. I think this is fine. Wow. Oh my days. Raising the 2-6 suited pre, fair enough. Okay, what do we do here? Now I think we check. He's just never going to believe us any street now, is he? So we used third pot sizing the last time against him. I think we'll do it again. He should bet his 4x on the turn. He's not going to have too many traps there. He's going to call us with a 2 probably, given his last play. Let's see. Wow, ace high. He didn't raise it pre-flop. Wow, what a flop. Well, this is getting barreled. Can't be in check call mode here at this stack depth. So I think... I think we fold this one. Obviously calling here, let's hope. Alright. Wow, nice. Well, actually, no, not a nice turn. We thought it was a nice turn, but it was definitely not. No joy there. Calling us with the Queen 5 pre, getting his dream board. Fen 1 XX in a bunch of games as well. We've seen Nature Fire, pretty sure is a reg as well. I'll go for a 3-bet non all in here. Again, a pretty good spot to just be barreling off with a jack of diamonds as well. He's called us down twice. Fioca. Each time he's not had any joy, and this is perfect for us now. We will take some time, look like we're deliberating whether we should value shove or not, as if we have a king, and we'll just get it in anyway. It'd be nice to get a 3x under the belt. If you're enjoying my torment, guys, and the difficult session that this is, just hit subscribe. There'll be more coming. You'll get notifications for our other streams. Some dicey rivers here with the 4s, so I think we're just going to check. Really good river first. He's not going to bet too heavily now on this river. Queen 5 suited. I guess he just block bets. Let's see. We're going to have to continue against unless he shoves all in. kind of, I think we'll just take our equity here. Because I don't think many players, like I said, are isolating the big blind with enough trash. Let's see. We're still going to have to take this away. I don't think he calls random ace highs. We still have some jack X here. So we can still put some pressure on. Snap folds, nice. Heads up, let's go. 2 wins under the belt. Let's get them in. Some good barrel cards with 9-4 here. 4-5 we're obviously just binning. This is not one I want to turn into a bluff. Do I want to bet this now? Yeah, we do. It's not going to really have any 9x, 8x. 6 is one of the only hands I think in that spot that's beating us. $10-3. Want to play a small pot? Let's check it back. We'll be checking back turn as well. I should use that ace king there for the 3x. That sucks. I think if we make that pot, he probably doesn't call, which is why I changed the bet size. It probably has. Why it has an 8? Maybe he does call. Keep gonna push that button. 3s we just get in. 3.5, 10-7 is too low. 10-8 here really. Let's see. I think I might just push this one as well. Again, same as the 10-3 earlier. Don't want to play a big pot. Obviously calling. So many draws. 9-7 gets there. Okay, so he checks now. Did he have it like 8-9? I don't think we can get value from the 10. I think it's a bit too weak. He might bet some better 10s than us on the turn, so I'm just going to check. So we did get there with the 8. I think it would have been a bit too thin, to be honest. Ace-8, obviously cool. Let's go, let's get this 3x in. Oh, he hits the king on us. Come on! 10, ace! King 2 against this player. He's made it so small. This is a pretty interesting one. Cool. Yeah, his SPR's too low. Oh, really good turn for us. Fen 1x is going to be expecting us to barrel this off like always, so let's make sure we get the value. Wow, he doesn't call. He must have had a draw. Loves his ISOs, this guy, doesn't he? We've got a good hand to play though. Checking back to 9. Good turn for us. Just hope he wasn't trapping with a check raise. Obviously we have to call. It's pretty weird to check though. Are we getting any value? Just not sure we do. Ordinarily probably should just value bet this, but I'm just going to check. Going to play a small part in this one in case he was trapping. We lose to some better tens as well. Okay, now he's checked. I think we will bet it. We're ahead of all of his 9x. It's not really, most people are not going to play a queen this way. This guy I don't think can fold very much. And I think if we're bluffing all of them, it's a bit too much. So. Fold the 8-3, he is ISOing quite heavily. This is definitely a call, just wondering whether I want to raise. Give a call. Wow, and we run into it, the king 3, come on. Wow, and we get there, and I'm not going to feel bad about that one at all, to be honest. He doesn't barrel the 10, which is a bit strange. Just wondering whether we want to check. I think we might check shove river. Oh well, I guess we can't then. Gonna get another one up, so we don't have to play this guy. Wow, we're ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Hitting the king. Beautiful. King 10's obviously going in. Behind this time. Nope. Obviously calling the Jack 9 suited, super nice hand to play, not a good flop. I have to call with the Jack 8 here, and we're ahead, let's go. Hit the 8, even better. He's got some more outs now. Swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts. I'm going to call here. I don't think he's ISOing enough, and obviously now he does. Ace 10 suited has to be a call. It's going to shove away like all these crappy ace X's. He calls. I think we check now. Pray for no Broadway card. I think we're going to be winning this chunk of the time. Question is, can we value bet against like some random ace 4, ace 3, ace 7? I think it's a bit too thin, so. It's king 10. Don't think he calls that to a bet. Oh, 7-6. No. Didn't win the battle of the all-ins. This we're going to raise up. Do I want to raise this? No. It's a pretty good board for us. Problem is we block the clubs that he can have. So I think we can go on the smaller side. Wow, okay, obviously have to call. Mark as whale. Oh, what? Come on. 10-9 suited. I think we had a discussion about one of these hands. When he pots it, like, is he really doing... Thing is, I don't think even... I think only a straight is good there when he does this. I can think in GTO you're probably supposed to call that, but I don't think players are barreling often enough there. This guy seems aggro already. 2x, 25, PVB. I think we'll 3-bet this one. Let's go. Checks the ace, which is a bit strange. Such a good card to bluff. But we're not in a position to bet. We're in bluff catch mode, and it's whether we want to bluff catch. I mean, the only hand that really makes sense is like he has a 9x or a strong 7x that wanted to bet. He should bluff that ace-x always, right? So he has to basically have like decided to give up on his bluff with a good card and then continue bluffing on the river. It's not likely, I don't think. Come on, buddy, you want to go all in with your sixes. There we go. Alright, that's a good result. Jack 8, pretty nice for us. Only 2 clubs, we're losing 2. I think we will lead this. Now we're gonna have to call the raise, I think, here. He'll raise with a 3, he'll raise with some worse flushes that we can outdraw. We're only really worried about the other made flushes. He's been so aggressive so far. Could just easily have it though, it's not been many hands. Don't know this guy, just gonna play aggressive. Shouldn't hit his range too hard. Definitely gonna barrel off now. Seven nine suited is a call. We block his draws is the problem here. Yeah, 7-9 suited, I call, but this one I'm just gonna fold. I mean, he's super aggressive. He could just have like old random crap here, which maybe he does. You know, we saw that from that other player with 8-3 off, like some ridiculous moves. As you can see, pummeling us quite hard. Suited, no joy. 10-8, nothing we can do. Really horrific board for the queen 2. Not even going to bother. He instantly checked, so I think now we can put some pressure on. His timing kind of made us sure that he wasn't so bothered about that pot. This one I think I might check raise. Don't get a chance to. Instant checks. I still think we need to bet, but I'll just go on the lower side. I think exploitatively could have even checked that one. Okay, that was easy. Super speedy player, this one. We at least double barreling the 10-6. Could maybe size up a bit just to discourage any raises. This guy's starting to get annoying. I think we keep going here. It's not really 9x flats. It's a good river for us. We obviously have to barrel off on this one. Just hope that it doesn't have a flush. Snap call. Wow. This is a punishing session. Absolutely nothing we can really do here. Again, this is brutal, guys. This is going to happen. It can happen over and over and over. Remember, one spin is all it takes. I'm not going to be continuing here. Ace 10, right, we got him crushed now. He's got a pretty strong ISO, so I'm going to limp. Ordinarily you should just raise this. The stack depth, I'm going to check. I have to call here, there's too many draws. 10-8, 10-7, Queen 8, 6-5, 7-6, all these ones. So I'm just going to have to call all of them brick. I think we have to call again. There's too many open enders, 6-7, 6-3, 3-2, so nope, of course he has it. I still think it's an okay call. Wow, against the Jack 6. Wow, spike the river. We take that one. We take it, we take it. Get called. This is the one we need to win. Hit the 8. Wow. Getting a little bit of luck now. Queens as well. Getting a win in. Need a lot more of those. Queen 8 raise. This guy's a wreck for sure. He's on so many tables. Board we're going to be barreling. He has shown a tendency to call us down, this guy, but they were small bets. Nice, trapping with the aces. Let's go. Perfect. Let's get heads up. No dodgy turn. Here we go. Alright, against Alberto. Raising for value with the ace queen suited. Let's get it in, lower ace. Come on, Alberto. Pretty horrendous flop here. I think I'm just going to check. We like the turn though, don't we? Gonna have to call us any pair and club, any pair and straight draw. All right. What do I want to do? I think we trap on you. balance my limps against him. I'm so limp heavy on him so at the moment. Alright, that'll do. Wow. Shove 12AB, BV, King 6 off. And that's why I have to balance it in, because these regs are kind of starting to know that I am playing way too heavy in the small blind, so I'm quite happy for them to get that in. Interesting eye raise, but this is like the worst hand I have, so I think I'm just going to give it up. 5-3 suited. I'd be tempted to do something here, but I think I'll just let this one go. Ace 9 checking. Lots of draws ahead of his 9x. That's a bad one. He instant checked. Gonna value town ourselves against some 10x, and maybe 9x doesn't call this river, so I think we can just check back. Not the best board with ace king, but don't know anything about this player. I'm just going to keep it standard. I think we will lead this one. Hitting the 7. Come on. That is awesome. Raise. This is strange. Did you hit a backdoor spade draw 4x spades? It's super weird. I think we don't need to call all in. It's just so many big blinds. So this guy has been raised the button 3 times in a row now. We need to keep track of this. Queen 9, double gutter. Ace 8's obviously got to go in. Sucks because, like I said, most people don't ISO the big blind enough, but we just don't know, so we're going to stick to our normal ranges. Queen 9, I don't think we need to raise, we can just call. King 10, we could perceivably shove against if he's raised every blind, but I think we can play King 10 pretty nice post flop. What happened? So he led and he checks. I think we can see our equity. Pretty good board with the King 10 here. Could conceivably raise, but he's raised every button that his button range is so wide. I think we just call. Do I want to turn this into a bluff? Probably should, but I'm not sure if he's going to fold. Wow, 6x. Ace 4. Does he do this with King Jack? I think we don't need to. What did he call this guy? So he had a 10. Easy call with 7-4 suited, lots we can hit. Beautiful with the kings. Do we want to bet with the 7-4? Nope. Bad turn. Alright, let's make the next ones the last ones. He just shoves all in. Come on, some big spins to finish. Let's get them in. No joy there with a 2x. Maybe we'll get the chest up on afterwards. See if we win anything. 10-3 could bet, but I won't be raised. I want to play small pot, so I'm gonna see how this hand goes. Jack's trapping. Queen, not the best card. Betting for value with the jacks here. 7BB, the pot's only 2. So I'm still going to bet for value. We have to call, it's going to have to be draws. Alright, full house. Okay, so he bets. I'm just hoping on this queen that he has. Not that, obviously. But I don't think we can do anything. He should bet the river, really. But he was a bit scared. Most players don't do it. Do we want to shove this? I think we will. Ace 3 will be calling. Come on. It's the 8. Jack of Diamonds, pretty nice. You can see our equity here. Well, we have to call now. That's what I mean by, like, when I say they overshove, like these random guys, they always just have it, right? It's not really bluffs. Okay, so I think this spot now we're going to start over betting against a 5 and a 6. We blocked the draw, so he's not going to bet himself. Crushing us, this guy. Come on, we can get him in the end. I have to call this one, too short now. Let's go. It's a good with an ace, good start. Alright, looks like we're going to finally get him, unless he makes his miracle comeback, which easy to do in spins. Alright. It seems like we've got random timings and spins. Maybe we'll get another one up after this as well. Let's see. Raise, check this back. Check it again. He has less Jack X now. We're just gonna try and pick off some bluffs that you're running bluffs. Do we need to bet here? We do. I'm gonna check raise this 7-6 suited. Obviously calling to this ridiculous raise. This is really good with Queen Jack suited. Do I want to check raise this or not? Miracle River here. Queens. Just wondering if we should shove. I'll just go for pot here. Just wondering if we should shove on him. It's an interesting one. I mean, because we never really bet a 4, so if we're shoving, we're basically straights and a 3x. Does he call that? It's really hard to know. But I guess we should always just go for it, right? This guy likes to ISO a lot heads up, so I think we're just going to do the same thing and trap him. We're going to barrel this one off. If he limp called us with an ace, then whatever. He's going to have some flushes now as well. Yeah, I think we're going to give up our plan here with no heart in our hand. Queen 9's bet. It's funny, he min raised every button and limped one, so maybe he just has it this time. Just trying to slow play us, not sure. Don't know anything about him. Ooh, that's not so good with the ace 9, but we hit the ace on the turn. No, he's got the 2 pair, never mind. See, I think we'll leave it. Queen 8 suited, definite call. Let's see if we can get this last one, salvage something. Well, can't call here. Limp shoving ace-2. Suspicion this guy's a reg from sizings and things we've seen. Check this one back. Good turn for us. Betting for value on the turn. Come on, let's try and get another one in. Don't forget to hit our Discord, guys. Join us in there. Send us any of your hands. We're happy to review them, especially if you're playing spins. You know, happy to talk with you in there. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe. We'd appreciate that. So he's gone for not all in. Obviously folding the 5-2 suited, so he must think that we are light. I mean, maybe he just has it, but he could be just thinking that we're light min raising in that spot with lower BB. Some players do that. Forgot to join the leaderboard. Let's go. We've got him now. We've got him. Oh, that's the flop you want to see. All right. Getting the last win in there. Pretty tough session, that is for sure. So many regs around, just makes the game so much tougher. Lots of interesting spots. Hopefully we will cover them in our highlights. Don't forget to see those. They come out every Wednesday. We put some pro tips on there and try to cover the best bits. Otherwise, we'll be back next week. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone.